Ladies and gentlemen, the Nintendo Switch is home to some of the greatest games of all time, and there's so many amazing franchises on this console. And at the time of recording this video, there's something like over 12,000 games on the Nintendo Switch. But even though there's a massive library of games on the Switch, there's so many games that have yet to make an appearance on this console. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the games that I would still like to see show up on the Switch before the Switch 2 comes out. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So every single year, there's some games that I want to come to the Switch, and they just never make an appearance. Whether this be ports, some remasters, or just some games that should have made an appearance a long time ago. So in this video, I'll be sharing a few of those games with you, and in the comments below, let me know what games you want to come to the Switch before the Switch 2 comes out. Before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to 10,000 subscribers. That's crazy, just saying that. So, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much, and let's go ahead and get right into this video. So the game that I probably have the most playtime in the entire world, and I've beat like 20 times, and I will probably beat it another 20 times, is Skate 3. I absolutely freaking love this game. I grew up skating my entire life, so I'm a little bit biased, but it's just such a well-made game that over 10 years later, almost 15 years at this point, it still holds up incredibly well. Like, it's a perfect game. I can go back and have fun every single time I play it, whether it's playing for an hour or just 10 minutes. This game isn't that taxing. It's on a million other consoles. Why did it never come to the Switch? And I'm pretty sure it's made by EA. And I know Xbox and EA has this weird relationship, but I looked on the Switch and there's a bunch of other EA made games, so it just doesn't make sense why this never made it on the Switch. At this point, it's definitely wishful thinking because we're moving towards the Switch 2, but regardless, I would still love to play this on the Switch. I'm very happy that we got the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake on the Switch, and they are actually some of the best remakes or remasters of all time, but you gotta remember, there's like a million other Tony Hawk games. They could just straight port over Tony Hawk 1 all the way up to Tony Hawk American Wasteland, and I think they would easily run on the Switch, and I just don't understand why they don't. Like, this would make Nintendo a bunch of money. This would make, I'm pretty sure, Activision a bunch of money. It would just be a win for everybody all around. Like, you gotta remember, this was like 2 or 3 generations ago. So these games would easily run on the Switch consoles. The only thing I can think is the music licenses, like Tony Hawk games are known for the music that they have in them. But regardless, they could switch out some songs like they did in the remakes. Either which way you look at it, these games should be on the Switch. So let me be hypocritical just for a moment, right? I think I deserve that. If you're a fan of my channel, you know that I think they should not make any more Mario Sports games. I think it should just be one collective Mario Sports package. It'd have every Mario Sports activity and just release it once per generation and do some updates. But there is one Mario Sports game that I would have loved to get on the Switch, and that is Mario Baseball. I don't know why I think this, but in my opinion, it is the best Mario Sports game there is. And it's the one I feel most immersed in. Like the other ones, you kind of feel like you're just playing something arcadey or just like a kid's game, you know, it's Mario, it's sports, it is what it is. But Mario Baseball, like, I really get into it, and I think it just translates so well, especially with all the Mario characters. They look so cool in their little jerseys, all the little power-ups you get, and it's just so damn fun. I can't even remember off the top of my head what the last generation we got Mario Baseball is. Probably the GameCube, maybe? The new Mario Soccer game is like insanely well made, but there's just nothing to do in the game. Mario Tennis is boring, Mario Golf is Mario Golf, and Mario Baseball, I feel like that's the game that would kind of revive the Mario Sports franchise. Maybe Nintendo's waiting to the next generation of Nintendo consoles to put Mario Baseball out, and it's just kind of weird to me, because you have to remember, Mario comes from Nintendo. Nintendo is a Japanese company. In Japan, like, their number one sport is baseball. So it just seems like this game would truly have a high demand to be made, just from fans of the franchise and people back in Japan and just all around. Like, it would make perfect sense. And there's just so much they could do with it. So quickly, for a moment, let's put on our clown makeup, clown outfit, clown helmet, whatever you want to call it. Can you guess what game I'm about to say I want to come to the Switch but never comes to the Switch? And every time there's a direct or an indie direct, we say, hey, fingers crossed, this is going to be the time. That's right, I'm talking about Knight Silksong. Knight is a game that I knew was not for me, and it was recommended to me, and I just thought, I'm not really a big fan of Metroidvanias, so I'm going to skip out on this. And then one day I had a little extra money on the eShop, and I bought it on an eShop sale, and it is in my top 5 games I've ever played of all time. I absolutely love it. So when I was done with Hollow Knight, I learned about Knight Silksong. And the Knight Silksong trailer came out like 5 years ago or something, and the game looked like it was done. And there's really no other way to put it, but Team Cherry is amazing at what they do. I truly don't have an answer for you. I can't think why this game has not came out. There's been some rumors and speculations that maybe Hollow Knight has a deal with Xbox that they get to show off the trailer first or the reveal first. I don't think it would be a timed exclusive, that just doesn't make any sense, but regardless, where is this game? Because like I previously mentioned, it looked like it was done years ago. Like, I understand, this is a very small team. What they do is nothing short of extraordinary. We did get a couple weird things happening like a couple months ago where the Xbox store was updated, and I think the Switch eShop had like an updated rating or something. So I really do think we're getting closer to that point. Maybe we get another Nintendo Direct in September, and then around there we get the Switch 2 reveal. So it's either going to come around that time or it's not coming until next year. I don't know. Where the hell is this game? So GTA 5 is not going to run on the Switch, and it can't run on the Switch. We got the GTA trilogies, and those are laughable. I try not to think about them. That was one of the few games that I pre-ordered because I was so excited and it was going to be so good. And it taught me a valuable lesson about not pre-ordering games until you can see some actual gameplay. But what about GTA 4? Grand Theft Auto 4 has my favorite story of any Grand Theft Auto game. And these games were very early in the Xbox 360 era, so it's definitely less taxing. Why did this game never make an appearance on the Switch? On top of that, what about Bully? Bully is one of the coolest games I think I've ever played. I'm not saying it's one of the best games, but it's just really fun, really different, and I know it captures like the time that it came out in, like the humor and stuff like that. But I think that would have been such a cool game to see on the Switch. It definitely could have ran on the Switch. It would have got us super hyped for Bully, and I think there's a rumor, or maybe an actual leak saying that they're working on a new Bully, or maybe they're remastering it. So if they were to release the Bully again, maybe on modern consoles and on the Switch, it would have got a bunch of more eyes on Rockstar. I know Rockstar doesn't really need it, you know, they have GTA and Red Dead Redemption, but Bully is a really cool franchise that I would love to see come to the Switch. So either GTA 4 or Bully, either one of those makes sense. I think the Switch can handle both of those. It would have made everybody all around a bunch of money, and it just would have been really, really cool. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just say a year. We'll just say a year. We arguably have a year or less in the Switch's life. Are any of the games I mentioned today going to come to the Switch in that time period? Probably not, but it would be cool. Now in the comments below, let me know what games you would have loved to see come to the Switch. Whether they were originally announced, or they were canceled, or just games that you enjoy that never made an appearance. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could. I would really appreciate a follow. And I just want to say again, thank you so much to 10,000 subscribers. Sometime this weekend, probably Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I don't know. I'll promote it like a day before, but I'll be giving away a bunch of eShop gift cards on stream. So come and hang out, and let's celebrate this success because you guys are a big part of it. And you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.